Hush is a home invasion movie now available on Netflix, and I have to say I was decently surprised with this movie. I'll go first into the acting. I have to say the acting for this movie is good, though there are only like five actors throughout this entire movie, and three of them you don't really get to know that well. They all do a good job, but the only two characters you spend a really long time with is the main actress who's playing a deaf and mute character, and she does a really good job in that role. She does a really good job of just emoting with her face or just making or screaming sounds or something. No speaking, and you can just tell the character can't hear, and she does a very, very good job. The main villain is the other character you spend most of the time with, and he is a fucking bastard. You do hear him speak. There's some other things involving him that I won't go into now, but he does a really good job of making you hate him and also being entertaining while also making you want him to die. The rest of the cast does a serviceable job, but like I said, the actor for the home invader brings a certain disgusting charisma to the role, and I really like that. The cinematography is decent. I'm not really an expert on it, but I liked the panning shots and the focus changes that kind of helped the horror elements or just add sense of dread or help you know what, giving you some landscaping ideas. Nothing too outstanding though. The music was good and really added to the scenes it was in, though I don't remember much of the songs at all. The sound was good, which is good in a movie where there's a deaf character, because you have to play with the sounds a bit, and you can use the sounds to make the audience scared because they realize that the character in the movie can't hear it. So it does a good job playing with that. You hear the typical sounds, but like I said, you realize she can't hear them, so that adds to it. So overall, good job on the sounds, and when you go into hearing, it's just a lot of buzzing. You don't hear a thing. As for the story, it's a slow burn start for the first 10-15 minutes. You're just kind of getting to know this character and kind of why she's where she is right now. But it starts to really get going after the first 10 to 15 minutes, and it really doesn't let up. It's only about 90 minutes, and for about 70 of it, she's trying to get away from this guy. She's trying to outmaneuver him, outsmart him, and it's a really good cat and mouse game. But it does go at one point from really creepy and eerie to a certain thing happening in the movie that kind of doesn't do away with it, but a lot of it fades and turns more into a thriller, like a home invasion thriller. You still feel scared for this character, but it's not as creepy, scary, horror-like as it was before. The character's background is solid, and it opens up the movie for different scenarios that could play out throughout it, and it does it very well. She's also smart. For the most part, she does a couple dumb things here and there, and I like that. Some people think she's stupid, but I thought she was pretty smart throughout the movie. Like I said, the killer is a sadistic bastard, and you really do root against him. He's a really good villain. He's a snarky, charismatic villain who you want to die. The movie does have a problem where it ends 2 to 3 times, and a few of them would have been a bit better, but it kept dragging it out a little bit too much, and that was kind of annoying. The finale overall was good, though. Maybe it didn't match up to the rest of the movie, but I thought it was pretty good. And overall, Hush is about what you usually get with home invasion movies. It's just that the concept and execution of this idea of a mutant deaf person stuck in a house with a killer who doesn't want to come in because he's wanting to toy with her first. They execute it really well, and I enjoy that. There are a few pacing issues here and there. There was one point where I was getting, come on, let's go on, but it never really got dull. Like I said before, it's on Netflix, and I highly recommend that you check it out. And then that, later.